Hello there, welcome. I will go straight to the point. Let's dive into the topic about anti-touristic movements in Spain, what is going on there, and are we even welcome in Spain as foreigners? I made a shortcuts from the commentary that is going to answer some of your questions in less than 1 minute. Let's check it out.
Primero les contamos la historia de un equipo que ganó la Copa Europa. Dicho así, no hay nada sorprendente. La grandeza de esa historia es que el triunfo llegó desde el exilio. Dirigidos por un experto entrenador, un grupo de jóvenes jugadores encontró cobijo al sur de Madrid. El equipo era el Partizan de Belgrado y su hogar adoptivo fue en Labrada.
La FIBA les prohibió jugar en su cancha. Si querían jugar lo tendrían que hacer lejos de su hábitat. O eso, o nada.
Tomamos la decisión de que el Partizan de Belgrado viniese a jugar a Fuenlabrada.
El Pionir, su legítimo hogar, se quedaba sin baloncesto. El recién inaugurado pabellón Fernando Martín de Fuenlabrada se iba a convertir en su nueva casa.
Naravno da sam s igračima pred prvu utakmicu imao sastanak i rekao da mi moramo da kupimo ljude svoje na bradi da budu nas.
Pa meni je najlepše to bilo što su ti ljudi koji praktično nismo ni poznavali su nas prihvatili kao svoje.
El que se esté produciendo una guerra, yo creo que eso hace que la gente les cogiera mayor afecto, más cariño y sobre todo pues una solidaridad deportiva en el sentido de que se vieran ellos que estábamos
Este partido, por encima de todos, emerge el que disputaron ante el Juventud de Badalona.
Saben que es un equipo español el que está enfrente, pero para ellos, nuestro equipo, era Partizan de Belgrado.
Cuando vas a jugar a campo de fuera, y eso era un campo de fuera, la gente, pues la afición acostumbra a animar al equipo de casa.
La gente entiende que la forma de ganar es animando precisamente al Partizan contra el Juventud de Badalona, ¿no?
Bueno, que pasara eso, pues siendo nosotros un equipo español, pues bueno, era un poco pues chocante.
I just showed you a few cuts from the commentary that proves how unknown Serbian basketball team created a lifelong bond with the people from Fuenlabrada in Madrid. And that sentence was sentenced from ChatGPT, which is fake as fuck, as many of you Instagram influencers and vloggers and YouTubers and blah, 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 blah are. Pretty much that is what I can say. You don't care about Spain. You don't care about Spanish culture. You care only about your paradise, about your comfort, about you having cheap recreation spot. And at the first moment when Spanish people stood up for themselves so they can have equal rights to live in their own country as you, my dear migrants or, expats have, now that's the problem all of a sudden, and now the Spanish hospitality is being questioned and what type of people the Spanish people are. I want everyone who is now in Spain as an expat or someone who intends to be one as me, I want them to ask themselves a certain question: why they want to go to Spain? And 90% of those people will know the answer. They want to go to Spain because it fulfills some fantasy in their heads that they're going to live by the sea in tropical place, that they're going to drink sangrias entire day, tapas, and meet hot girls. And that is everything that they have in their minds. Okay? Other type of people just see it as the outsourced way of cheaper living, because in the United States their healthcare is $10,000, and for $10,000 he can pay rent 10 months here there in Spain, and for him it's cheap, it's affordable. Okay? And now when that takes a toll on the people from Spain, now that is a problem all of a sudden. And I see questions: are people welcome in Spain or they are not welcome? I'm sure that people are welcome in Spain because they always were. Not only the people who are coming to Spain were not only measured by the amount of money that they bring, because I see many YouTube comments on those YouTube vloggers that are stating, "Oh, we're leaving money in the Spain and they're treating us this way." Are you insane? Are you serious? You're going there in Spain and you're acting like it's your own playground. You don't have any respect towards monuments, towards the symbols of the local historical aspect and importance. You treat everything as it's your own playground. You guys go into elevators that are for the disabled people, only so you can make a nice Instagram reel that shows how you pop up of that elevator in front of Sagrada La Familia. God forbid. God forbid. God forbid. You know, it's very, very, very concerning. I'm recording this video actually for the people of Spain, because I want to give them the support to stay strong and to don't give up until all of their conditions and all their needs are not met. They need to stay strong, because you all claim how you love Spanish culture, but you missed the main thing about the Spanish culture, that the Spanish culture is not just the seafood, a sangria, tapas, flamenco, guitarras, and beautiful women. The Spanish culture is they're freedom fighters. They were always freedom fighters, and they were always helping the ones who were in need. That is why I showed you this, just few cuts. It's a documentary of 30-40 minutes where you can see entire story in how bad spot we were as a nation, as a people, in how bad spot we were. And they took us in. And you need to know the context. Their allies, the Germany, the America, United Kingdom, France, all those countries were against us. So they had no need, like there was no single reason in the world why Spain would help us. Russia didn't help us then. Russia, or our blood, they didn't help us. But Spain was there. Not for entire nation. They could not save us from everything that was happening. They could not save us from ourselves and from the civil war that was going on. But that genuine show of humanity is everything that I know and everything that I need to know. So if you have that interest in Spanish culture, as you say, give respect to the people who are fighting. And if you want to integrate, you're not integrating by spending money and saying gracias instead gracias. You're integrating when you're creating emotional bond with the people. And you make emotional bond by showing gratitude, by showing respect, and by showing love. And if you are genuinely doing those three things, I'm sure that the Spaniards are going to give you 10 times more, because that's how they are.
Brate, Ibanez smo naučili da broji. Ibanez, let's count, please.
The number?
Yes.
0.
Yes.
1.
Slušaj čvele.
3.
Bravo.
4.
Bravo.
5.
Bravo.
6.
Bravo.
7.
Yeah.
8.
Na kursu ten 8.
Okay? So, stop being so hungry to get attention. Stop being so hungry to show the life that doesn't exist to everyone outside. Don't sell illusion, don't sell dream, because I know that the people who really have money, like really, really, really rich people, majority of them have manners. Majority of them have manners. And it's not issue with like really, really rich people, but it's issue with the wannabes and with the people who want the lifestyle that is being portrayed as a rich lifestyle. Okay? And why are you going to Spain if you don't have an idea? Now I'm speaking about social economic migrants. Why are you going to Spain if you don't have idea what you're going to do in Spain? Why do you go in Spain if you don't have any clue about any foreign language? If you know only English, or if you know only Spanish, or if you know only French, or one language, why are you going there? Then you're going to say, well, I have rights to go. Well, I can go wherever I want. It's free world. Yeah, sure, man, you can go. Go and stay 1 month. Go and stay 1 month. Why are you going to live there? Why do you go to Spain to live? Why? Why? You would go to any other place that is tropical, that has nice beaches, sun, if it's cheaper than Spain. You would go. You would go. but you want to go to Spain because it feeds your dream, So Spain doesn't have problems with foreigners, with tourists, with people who are coming there to experience their culture, and if they're migrating there, the people who really manage to integrate. And I told you, if you can create emotional bond with Spanish people, you will integrate. Why people are complaining that it's so hard to integrate in Germany and some other Western countries? Well, because they're cold. You cannot create emotional bond with them. You integrate in their society if you pay. You pay taxes, you pay everything that you need to pay, you work, and they say he's integrated. I mean, yes, but that is one part of integration. That is like integration into country in terms of like the government and everything that it comes from, like the legal aspect. But the real integration is when you're loved and accepted by the people, and it's the two-way street. And you cannot expect that people are going to appreciate you if you have the attitude that you are owed something because you're coming to Spain and spending money. And locals, like, they can pick that vibe. I can pick it here in Belgrade as well. When I see someone entitled because he's spending money that he, I don't know, his private parts should be gentle with our mouths. Like, I don't know what needs to happen because someone is decided to come here to Serbia and to leave money. So I don't know what you expect from Spanish people if you came there and paying money. And I see some movements that they want to put 100% tax and everything. They should. They should. And also for the people who are earning more than $100,000 or euros per year, and they want to go to Spain, they need to buy property. I would put that. They need to buy property, so no renting. They need to buy property, and they need to pay taxes for that property, like heavy taxes. And then, welcome. And the people who genuinely enjoy Spanish culture, or the people who want to work in Spain, but they can actually support themselves by doing so, and they know what they are doing, welcome. Not in Spain, in any country in the world. United States will let you in. If you have a job, if you have means to support yourself, you can now go in America and you're going to enter. So please, don't be hypocrites. Don't judge the Spanish people and Spanish nation because they're fighting for themselves. That is what I can tell you. When it comes to this channel, briefly, on this channel you're going to meet authentic culture of the Spain, not because I claim that I know it, but because I claim that I want to meet the real Spanish culture. YouTube is going to fund my entire journey and everything that I'm going to do. How YouTube? Because now you're going to put subscribe, you're going to put like, you're going to put comment, and if you don't do so, then you're going to watch sad migrant story from Barcelona. We don't want to watch any more sad migrant story from Spain, right? Gracias a todos, chicos. Hasta luego.